would have known driving a warship in waters off Crimea would catch Russia's eye. Russian jets tracking the destroyer. Moscow alleges one of its ships and planes even fired warning shots. Nonsense, says Britain.
This route
The Defence Secretary also dismissed claims HMS Defender entered Russian territorial waters, saying they belong to Ukraine.
I mean, these are the things that come and go with Russia. Disinformation, misinformation is something that we have seen regularly. We're not surprised by it. We plan for it. And we take all steps to make sure that we are not escalatory or indeed provocative. However, we will not shy away from upholding international law and our rights on the sea.
The view from the Kremlin is very different.
Our country's defense ministry already gave a professional valuation of the dangerous actions of Britain's destroyer. I would like to add that we treat it as a blatant British provocation that is contrary with international law and Russian legislation.
The war of words was triggered after Britain's destroyer left Ukraine where it had been on a visit. It carried out what the UK described as a routine transit from the port of Odessa towards Georgia across the Black Sea. The warship's coordinates show how close it sailed past Crimea, which was annexed in 2014 by Russia in a move that's not internationally recognised. Russia says it fired warning shots and one of its planes dropped bombs in the ship's path to alter its passage. But the UK said the Russians had instead been conducting a pre-planned gunnery exercise some 3 miles away. Moscow claims the 12 nautical miles off Crimea's coast as its own territorial waters, but they're viewed by the UK as Ukrainian. Testing boundaries is nothing new. Here, a Russian carrier passed through the English Channel 4 years ago. This close encounter more recent. But Britain was clearly ready to test its right of passage after this stop in Ukraine, and ready to defend itself, not least in the battle of narratives.
The MOD response has been really fast. So often these are held up as they go through the Secretary of State and into number 10, and by the time the sequencing is all aligned, it's too late. Today, the MOD were very quick to put out a de-escalatory statement that said, this is what's happened and this is what didn't happen. I thought that was impressive and a good sign of things to come.
But Russia is a master of information. Cameras ready to capture the British defence attaché being summoned. No actual clashes at sea, but real tensions on the land. Deborah Haynes, Sky News.